One way to cool off a hot Florida run.
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care.
You know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? They often go awry. I'm not sure if that's my best Captain Jack or a good Scottish accent. Thank you, Robert Burns, for the quote. Hey, I was going to talk about my New York City Marathon training plan this entire video, and then this happened 24 hours after I posted the first video. I'm not overly concerned right now. 14 weeks to go to the marathon, and I've already surpassed 14.25 miles. And I'll talk about my plan in a little more detail soon. I'm feeling good because I've maintained half marathon readiness for the better part of the past 2 years, training for Goofy, Princess Half, a bunch of virtual halves, the TCS virtual New York City Marathon. Now, you know, a plan is a really good thing because it helps you hit some distance and speed markers along the way, smaller goals before you hit the big goal. A friend of mine once said to me, put in the time and you're going to cross the line. You know, it's somebody who ran 30 marathons in as many different states, and I would add, put in the time and you will cross the line feeling fine. We're not going for the Olympic gold. We're not getting that big cash prize, most of us. We simply want to be able to celebrate the victory at the end and feel good about it. And if you're a newbie, I would make sure you follow a simple plan. When I started, I went to those RunDisney, Galloway, Run, Walk, Run method plans. And the reason is somebody who starts late or maybe has a challenge, visual impairment, man, they really helped me get through all of my first races.
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there.
The whole purpose behind Galloway's Run Walk method is that it cushions the blow, so to speak, lowers the impact of what is one of the most high impact sports, running. Let me pay attention. The run walk pace can actually be quite fast. A 2-1 could get you around an 11 plus. A 3-1 could get you around a 10 plus. So don't listen to the runners. Sometimes you need to take a break. You know I'm a fan of Galloway. I'm going rogue this time. I'm going to do my own thing. So many great resources out there online, on YouTube, the Global Triathlon Network, the Run Experience. Check out that info bar up here. Found a great blog post talking about a lot of different training methods. First method, low heart rate training, Galloway method. Hal Higdon, Runner's World author and coach. He's got a whole bunch of great plans you can find, and they'll personalize them for you if you want to pay him. And then there's the Hansen method, another author and coach. I quickly got rid of the first because it's for beginners. And the last one, the Hansen method, 6 days a week of running. Who the heck has the time or patience for that? I mean, the theory is kind of running through fatigue. And a lot of people swear by this because with the shorter long runs that are fast, it helps them speed up. But the criticism is that it invites injury. You don't recover. And as someone who's long to recover and quick to injure, you know, I've already had plantar fasciitis, a broken foot, and now this. So I was putting on some pants the other day, felt a sharp pain, and then my knee swelled up like a balloon. Went to the doctor. There's still a ball of jelly on the kneecap, and that edema is indicative of some kind of soft tissue damage. So we've scheduled some scans. So no Hansen for me. Instead, I've kind of zeroed in on a Higdon intermediate training plan, 18 weeks long. I'm going to mix it up with a little Galloway and low heart rate training to increase my aerobic endurance, which is very good, and some more. Just trying to hit those goals. Each step getting you closer to the marathon finish line.
It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make it hit and run, do it for fun.
Hey, the bottom line is, you gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Sit you down. Sit. Want some ice? A little hot, huh? Sometimes a plan is only as good as its execution, and we need help. Make sure you have a support system. These little coaches are good for a warm-up and a cool-down, which I think Darla needs right now. And, you know, a hug from time to time. But I do tell my friends and family when I'm doing it, they can ask me, did you get that run in? Now, sometimes you don't have the time. And that's where a personal coach comes into play. Hopefully I'll talk to my friends in the coming weeks, Coach Heather J, Runners Without Limits, Coach Karen, a sometime athlete. I'm not a coach, but you pay them to twist your arm, send you that text or email or phone call, and make sure you're getting it done. Make sure you're hitting that little goal along the way. Now maybe I can motivate you when I get back to it. Let's stay positive here. You can follow me on Strava. I started using the app during the first go-round with New York City, the virtual version, and I love it. Free download, great functionality. Let's stay positive, keep doing it, and I will see you at the start line. The doctor's orders for now: no running, rice, rest, ice, compression, elevation. Hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. I'll let you know what's going on. Next time, my RunDisney registration experience.